Welcome back, folks. Today we have a thought-provoking story to share with you. It's the story of Emir, a truly unique and pure-hearted entity whose life was filled with boundless joy and a remarkable ability to absorb people's misery. But, as we'll soon discover, his gift came with a heavy price. Let's dive into the story of Emir, an innocent soul who touched the hearts of everyone he encountered. Once upon a time, in a serene and enchanting forest, lived Emir. He was unlike anyone you'd ever meet, pure-hearted, always smiling, and filled with endless compassion for all living beings. Emir had a truly extraordinary gift. He could absorb people's misery, alleviating their suffering, but there was a catch. He would bear their pain in return. It was a remarkable power that he used selflessly to bring comfort to those in need. Emir's kindness extended to all creatures, great and small. He was known for his unwavering care for animals, people, and every being that crossed his path. His heart remained untainted by darkness, a beacon of light in a world that sometimes seemed clouded by shadows. One day, as Emir was wandering through the forest, he heard a faint, distressed chirping. He followed the sound and found a small bird lying on the ground, having fallen from its nest. The bird was in trouble, and Emir knew he had to act quickly. Without hesitation, Emir gently scooped up the little bird, cradling it in his hands. He looked up to see the nest above, perched precariously in a tree. Emir knew that if he didn't act swiftly, a predator might come along and snatch the defenseless little bird. With great care and tenderness, Emir carefully climbed the tree and delicately placed the bird back into its nest. As he watched the bird settle back with its family, his heart swelled with joy. This simple act of kindness was just one example of Emir's pure-hearted nature. As Emir roamed the lands one fateful day, he stumbled upon a kingdom unlike any he had seen before. The streets were filled with suffering, poverty, famine, diseases, and greed had cast a dark shadow over the people. Emir's heart wavered with concern as he witnessed the despair that gripped the kingdom. Amidst the sea of suffering, a child approached Emir, his tiny frame ravaged by hunger and illness. The child, with a trembling voice, pleaded for help. His arm injury was severe, and his frailty was evident. Emir, unable to bear the suffering any longer, made a life-changing decision. With the power he possessed, Emir didn't hesitate for a moment. He used his unique gift to heal the child's injuries, and in no time, the young boy's health began to improve. This single act of kindness ignited a spark within Emir, setting a remarkable mission in motion. Emir's mission became clear: to help every soul in this kingdom that had suffered for far too long. For weeks, he tirelessly worked, mending broken bones, curing diseases, and even sharing his own skin, which turned into golden pieces that he selflessly distributed to those in need. Through his unwavering dedication and boundless compassion, Emir transformed the once dreary kingdom into a place of light and hope. Darkness gave way to prosperity, and greed was replaced with gratitude. The people's faces, once touched by despair, now radiated with happiness. And so, Emir left the kingdom, happy. However, Emir's incredible acts of healing came at an immense cost to his own well-being. His body, once full of vitality, now bore the scars of his selfless actions. He endured excruciating pain, relentless bleeding, and the sound of his bones cracking under the weight of his sacrifice. He could barely walk straight and limped with each step he took. Countless sleepless nights became his companion, as the pain became almost unbearable. As the years passed, the once joyous entity had become a mere shadow of his former self, gradually tainted by the darkness that had once plagued the kingdom. Yet, through it all, his innocent and pure heart remained unwavering. He continued to believe that he had done the right thing for the people. As Emir continued to roam the lands, he noticed a profound change in his surroundings. The birds that once perched on his shoulders and chirped in harmony now kept their distance, avoiding the aura that surrounded him. The very soil he touched with his feet turned dry, and the animals he had once befriended now fled in fear. Emir's life had taken a sharp turn, and he found himself living in complete isolation and misery. The burden of the pain he had absorbed and the darkness he had expelled weighed heavily on him. But even in the depths of despair, he held on to the belief that he had done the right thing for the people, and that knowledge gave him the strength to carry on. On a particular day, as Emir wandered the lands, lost in his own thoughts and burdened by his pain, fate led him back to the very kingdom he had once healed. His heart ached, but he was eager to see the people he had helped, hoping to find solace in their smiles. Emir's heart swelled with joy as he limped closer to the kingdom. In his mind, he painted vivid pictures of the happy merchants, the strong and fit men and women he had once cured from famine and sickness. He carried the hope that his efforts had made a lasting impact. However, Emir's joy was short-lived. To his great shock and dismay, he found the kingdom plunged back into darkness. Emaciated children with bones nearly protruding from their fragile bodies, sickness and diseases had returned with a vengeance. It was as if time had rewound to the day he first discovered the kingdom. To make matters worse, Emir discovered that the gold he had selflessly given to the people from his very own skin had been used for greed and power. Corruption had seeped into the hearts of the people once again, undoing all the progress he had fought so hard to achieve. Emir's heart sank as he realized that all his efforts, all the pain he had endured, had seemingly been in vain. The kingdom had returned to the darkness from which he had once rescued it, and the burden of that realization weighed heavily on his weary shoulders. With a heavy and conflicted heart, Emir attempted to approach the very people he had once saved. He hoped that his presence could once again bring light to their lives. Little did he know he was about to confront a bitter reality. As Emir limped closer to the people, instead of warmth and gratitude, he was met with hostility and disgust. The same individuals who had once praised him and sought his help now regarded him as the source of their misery. They blamed him for their current state, believing that his actions had brought a curse upon their land. Tears welled up in Emir's eyes as he grappled with a whirlwind of emotions. He couldn't comprehend the overwhelming feelings surging through his body. The once hopeful savior had now become the target of their anger and resentment. As Emir walked the streets, he came across the child he had once cured, now a grown, fit, and strong man. He approached him with a glimmer of hope, only to be met with cruelty. The man pushed Emir to the ground, causing him to fall. The man's hurtful words pierced Emir's heart as he said, "Don't you dare come near me, you disease-full infected lowlife." In the midst of despair, Emir found himself in a moment so profound that it eclipsed the years of relentless pain he had endured. Laid out on the unforgiving ground, he gazed blankly at the endless expanse of the sky, his soul weighed down by the world's cruelty. Within Emir's very being, a tempest raged. The once innocent and joyful entity was now engulfed in a maelstrom of emotions. He felt the searing sting of disgust, the fiery rage of anger, and the turbulent depths of sorrow. And then, in the blink of an eye, as Emir grappled with the torment of his own feelings, an unexpected visitor arrived. A small, delicate bird landed gently on him, a vibrant flower held delicately in its beak. Emir's painful and weary eyes slowly turned to meet the bird's gaze. At that very moment, he realized it was the same bird he had once helped. His heart, once heavy with despair, underwent a remarkable transformation. Sorrow and sadness mingled with love and gratefulness, washing over him like a wave of redemption. Within Emir, a conflict of emotions raged like a tempest. His inner turmoil reached such a crescendo that he could no longer contain it. In a breathtaking moment of transformation, his very essence turned into a radiant beam of light. In the blink of an eye, Emir underwent a remarkable metamorphosis. He split into not one, but 5 distinct entities, each embodying a different facet of his complex emotions. Love, anger, joy, sorrow, and hate emerged, each pulsating with its own unique energy. As decades passed, tales of these mysterious entities began to spread far and wide. They wandered the lands, leaving an indelible mark on the world. Their actions and presence sparked curiosity and awe among those who crossed their paths. Some people debated that there was a 6th entity. Yet, amidst the tales of the 5 entities, one question remained unanswered. Who was the 6th entity? Legends and rumors swirled, but the identity of this elusive figure remained shrouded in mystery. The story of Emir's transformation into the 5 entities is a testament to the complexity of human emotions. It serves as a reminder that sometimes our inner conflicts can give rise to extraordinary manifestations. The tale of Emir and the emergence of the 5 entities, love, anger, joy, sorrow, and hate, underscores the importance of acknowledging, embracing, and understanding our complex range of emotions. Instead of suppressing or denying our feelings, we should learn to accept them. By doing so, we can better navigate life's challenges and harness the positive aspects of our emotions. Ultimately, it's through this understanding that we can achieve a harmonious balance within ourselves and make more informed choices in our interactions with others and the world around us. And with that, we conclude this captivating tale of the 5 mysterious entities: love, anger, joy, sorrow, and hate. The enigma of Emir's transformation continues to intrigue and inspire us. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, please like, share, and subscribe and comment down below for more captivating tales. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.